Oops. Hello, I think we're live now. So hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and happy Saturday to you all who's tuning in. And it's International Women's Day coming up soon. I believe it's tomorrow or Monday. So happy International Women's Day in advance. I should know the date. But hi to everyone that's like joining, tuning in now. And if you've got any comments or anything that you'd like to leave, then please do share, or any questions or anything, and then I'll try my best to answer them as well. So my name is Sophie, for those of you who may not have seen my channel, and I do all things to do with hair care, like hair wellness and hair growth. So I have some live videos and pre-recorded videos, and those are all about my experiences in the hair care. Not only did I used to work for an actual hair salon, they actually specialized in all different hair types, from 1 to 4, so all the different hair types, but also I have experience with my own personal experience in hair loss and hair regrowth. So that's what my channel is all about. And this is kind of like the first live that I'm doing for the new year on my own. So I normally have a guest joining me, or I'll do a pre-recorded, but the pre-recorded ones I haven't done since December. So I was like excited to actually start the lives this year, but not only that, this is my first live as myself, so I'm really happy to be here, and I'm happy for everyone that's joining in today. So thanks for joining. And today's gonna be a bit about a mix of things, so I'm gonna take you through like the products that I'm using at the moment. I'm kind of sticking to the same. For anyone that's seen my videos, my pre-recorded videos on my lives, they will see that I love to do like Ayurvedic style practice, and that's something that most people probably do, but they don't even realize they do it. And then I do love also to kind of make my own concoctions in the kitchen. So that's something that I'm still doing in order to promote my hair growth, and is something that I just enjoy doing all the time. So I'm just kind of tweaking things as I go along to incorporate certain things that I know works in a hair routine, and certain things that work in cooperation with things that are not only budget friendly, but also really good, like just in general for, oh, hey, Miss Rebel Jill, nice to see you. So just things in general that's really, really good for to eat as well as put on the hair, because a lot of the times, especially now we're in lockdown, then it's so good to like use things that you can kind of how do you say, what you put in your mouth, or what you eat, things that you eat, you should really ideally be putting it in your hair. And that's what my channel is all about, to promote the wellness in the hair care industry, to promote hair growth, because there's so many people, including myself, there's so many people that I know that are like, I'm losing my hair, I don't know what to do. And it stems with underlying health issues, or it just stems from things that we do in general to our hair that we may not even realize. And even now in the UK, for those that are from the UK, then you'll know that the it's kind of like has its ups and downs at the moment. So if you'll agree with me, like the weather's like kind of cold at the moment in the UK, but it isn't like extremely cold right now for February. So the weather itself is a key factor in how our hair works. Oh, hi Simone, lovely to see you. And you know, it just plays a massive factor in how our hair works. So that's one thing I'm kind of taking you through. And as you can see today, I've got my hair up, so I've got my hair pinned, and tomorrow's my actual wash day. And I do love my wash days because that is the time when I can just take my time and relax. I actually had my wash day on Monday because on Sunday I wasn't able to do a wash day, so I kind of pushed my wash day out, but I didn't actually notice the difference, and it's due to the things that I'm using in my hair, because normally my hair gets so itchy and aggravated, but since I've been incorporating certain things into my hair, then I don't even realize that, oh, my hair's due for a wash day. So I wash my hair once a week. And then it's just nice to like use certain things where your scalp doesn't get agitated so quickly. So first things first, I'm an affiliate for Ghana's Fresh, as some of you might know. So I basically have a discount code with them. They're so good. They do a lot of things in the natural hair care, and they just literally do things that promote the hair growth, but I think they do things not really intended for the hair. But I like to, hi Noah. So it's lovely to see you, Miss Rebel Jules, Simone and Noah. Thank you so much for joining. So I love to use Ghana's Fresh, even though their stuff isn't intended for hair maybe, but it is actually for hair. So I'm going to start off with their stuff. So I'm an affiliate for them. I have the discount code. So if anyone's interested in purchasing any Ghana's Fresh, then their link will be in my description after we finish the live. So I actually got a delivery from them yesterday, and I was really pumped, really excited. So I don't know if any of you have ever used certain things, but let me know if you have as well. But the first thing that they kind of sent me, I do like to stock up on things. So I've replaced my general shampoo with black soap. And that's really helped because it has things like neem oil. So I normally suffer from scalp psoriasis, but I've been able to kind of combat that with using sulfate-free shampoos, but I've kind of weaned myself off of the shampoos completely. And that's something that I'm going to go into in my pre-recorded stuff. But I did do a video on the Ghana's Fresh soap, but I'm going to do a follow-up on that, because what I've been doing is I've just been using it as it is rather than kind of dissolving it and stuff. So this is, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. So I think it's my ring light is so bad, like quite bright. So this is kind of what the tub looks like. I think it's like 200 millimeters. This one, I can't remember how much it is. I think it's about £10. And this one, literally, it's a black soap. So it has shea butter, cocoa extract. It has moringa oil. It has palm kernel oil. It has neem oil. And neem oil is something I've been using a lot of neem powder and neem oil. And that's something that really reduces inflammation in the scalp. So that's been amazing. This has worked really well. And it actually stops eczema, dermatitis, dandruff, any allergies and itching scalp. So I actually bought 2 of these. So it's really, really perfect for the wash days. And then the second thing that I'm going to be trying out, I've been talking a lot lately about the scalp detoxing. I didn't know. I was like, scalp detox, why? Because in your hair regime, you have to not in all cases, but it's really good to deep condition the hair. So I was like, scalp detox on top of a deep conditioner. I was like, that sounds like there's a lot to do. But the scalp detoxing is important only because of the build-up in the scalp. So this is the charcoal that I've purchased. Again, I think my ring light's not picking up the label here, but it's activated charcoal. Now, this is something that is really, really good because it actually is for vegans, it's for vegetarians, it's kosher and halal, and it's actually good for putting in your tea. So it's actually like a powder, an activated charcoal powder. So you can either put it in like teas or stuff like that. And it's really good for the skin. A lot of people use it in their like facial routine in general, because I know the shops, they have a lot of activated charcoal but this is the pure stuff. So this is something that I'm going to be doing a lot of. Again, I'm just going to be mixing it in conditioners and then using it on my scalp because it's like a clarifier. So detoxing the scalp really promotes hair growth and helps towards hair loss, because I didn't even realize our scalp until maybe a few weeks ago that our scalp had a pH level as well. And I was like, what? So if your pH balance in your scalp isn't correct, that causes hair loss. So that was another thing that I was like really interested in trying. So I'm going to be doing a lot of recipes with this. I may be consuming it as well, so we'll see how that goes. So this particular one, I think the activated charcoal, I think this was about maybe £10 as well. I can't rightly recall, but around about that price. It wasn't too much, and that's something that I'm going to be using sparingly. I'm only going to be using it a little bit at a time, so it's something that, again, I'm not spending as much as I would have done, like maybe a couple of years ago, because I've been on my natural journey for just over a year. And so now my budget is actually decreased. So this is really perfect. It's so ideal. So that's the next one. So that's all the Garner's fresh stuff. Oh, and the last one, they actually kindly gave me complimentary hibiscus tea. So a lot of people may know it as the sorrel. I know me and Miss Rebel Jewel were saying, you were saying the other day that you were actually drinking the sorrel. So this is something that, again, that you can drink. I like to put it in my conditioners and stuff like that. So it's so perfect for just like consuming, but not only consuming, but putting into their hair. So this is something that I'm going to be using. And this is quite a dry, these leaves are quite dry. So it's perfect for me to like kind of blend up and put into the actual hair product. So that's from Garner's Fresh. And then again, I think it's about £10. And then in the US, it will be a bit more, probably be like $12-13 or something like that. And they actually do delivery around the globe. So they deliver everywhere. So Miss Rebel Jewel, hibiscus is good to lower the blood pressure. It definitely is. It really is good to lower the blood pressure. And then that's something that as well that I think is really important to have something, to consume something, as well as not only putting it on the scalp, because the consumption is probably more important than the actual putting the products on the hair. I think there's a 10-second delay as well, so if I don't respond as quickly, then I apologize, because StreamYard has got a slight delay on it. So that's the Garner's Fresh stuff. And so I've been doing like a bit of a crazy buy. I don't know if can everyone hear me okay? Because I think my thing just timed out. I don't know what it's doing. I'm always having problems with StreamYard, but it's okay. Yeah, so the next product that I've been doing like a bit. I'm going to continue on the more things that you can actually consume. So I actually bought, I'm going to lift this up. It's like lifting like a big weight. So the next thing I've bought recently, oh, so Noah says, yeah, we can. Brilliant. Thank you, Noah. So the next thing that I've actually bought is this Forest Foods. This is ground flax seeds. It's organic ground flax seeds. This is something that I've been consuming for a while because sometimes in our diet, like I know for me personally, I need a lot of fiber in my diet. And that's something that I'm actually doing an event with one of my friends, Joan Bailey, and that's going to be gonna, basically break down the reason why. I'm gonna be on a panel with a few others. So with the actual flax seeds, it actually helps like the health, but not only that, you can make nice gels with it as well for the hair. So I was like, oh, when I saw this, that was 1 kilogram. And this, I mean, look, that's going to last me forever. I think there's sell-by date. I don't think it even has one. Oh, right. Okay. So the use-by date is the end of this year, which is fantastic. So I know I'll have to get through this whole pack, but I basically put it into my smoothies. So I do juicing every day. I do like vegan smoothies. And then also, again, with the flax seeds is something that does, again, it promotes health in general, but not only that, it's very good to stimulate the hair growth. So I was like, oh, as they're doing it at quite a reasonable price, then I'll just buy it. So I got that one from eBay. There might be companies that do the flax seeds, because I know a lot of people are doing like their intermittent fasting and stuff like that at the moment. So there may be companies that do it, but I don't know anyone that does at the moment that are independent company. But I'd just love to incorporate that in my diet. And then one thing, I do take different supplements. I take the biotin. I do take a small amount of MSM, but I'm on my break from my MSM. So I take also omega-3 and stuff like that. But not only that, I noticed that me personally, again, I lack collagen because of certain health stuff. So what I bought recently is Collagen Peptides. And again, it's so hard for the camera to pick it up. Oh, there we go. Oh, hi, the Afrocentrics. Oh, don't worry about being late. No, thank you for joining. So this one's multi-collagen protein, but it's called Collagen Peptides. So I don't know if anyone's heard of this. And then literally, all I do is I put it into my, and it smells really nice. I'll show you what it looks like. It just looks like powder, but when it's described, it sounds really kind of, it sounds like everything that's put in there doesn't sound right. Like it's got things like, it's got grass-fed bovine. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wild caught fish, free-range chicken, and eggshell membrane. So I'd say anyone that has like certain allergies, maybe not to use this, but it's something, because I lack the natural collagen, then it's something that I just put into my smoothie. But collagen, because we're made up of protein, some people do lack certain parts of the protein, so I like to just supplement it, and it actually tastes really nicer than it sounds. It sounds like it's got like the worst parts of like the animals and stuff like that inside it, and then eggshells on top of it. I was like, no way am I having this, but it actually tastes really good. So I add it to my smoothies, just like a spoonful of it. I go by the spoon that they provide in there, and then I just blend it up in my smoothie with my fruits, and it tastes divine. So that's another one. And this one, oh, I got this one from eBay, and literally the delivery took like, it wasn't that like too long, because I think the different couriers like take certain times, so some of them are quicker than others, so it didn't take that long to get to me. And then the next one is the last consumable thing that I'm going to talk about, which people do have a lot of. These days, they're putting it in bread, they put it in our yogurts, they put it in like pre-made smoothies. Everything is chia seeds. So this one's like the natural health market. So this one, I put literally just a teaspoon of chia seeds again into my smoothies. And with the chia seeds, it's like a natural fatty acid. So actually, again, it's something that's something we need. We need the fatty acids. We need the omega-3. So like if you don't, excuse me, if you don't generally eat fish or something like that, then or you're a vegan, because I've got a lot of family members. Oh, hey, your way of life. Nice to see you, Queen. So I've got a lot of family members that are vegans. So they use chia seeds as a supplement to the actual fish. So this is really, really good. And it tastes really nice in a smoothie. It just gives it that kind of nutty, not a nutty taste, but a seed taste. Oh yeah, because it's a seed, not a nut. I'm nuts. So that's really been really good for my diet. And I think it's like a natural fiber as well. Fiber is probably the most important thing that is needed in the diet. So this one, I got it from eBay. I'm not sure of independent businesses that do sell chia seeds, but if there is, please let me know as well, because I wouldn't mind buying from them. So those are like the consumable ones. And then now I'm going to go into like my kind of favorite purchases that I've been using recently, that I've noticed that have really helped my hair. So the first thing that I've been doing, a lot of women say that ask in general, what can I use for my hair to kind of use as a dye, and a natural dye, because a lot of the times, a lot of us are like, we don't really want to like put chemicals on our hair. And I'm like, oh, okay, I understand. I've dyed my hair once, but it really did do a lot of damage to my hair. I dyed my hair purple like years ago. I'm trying to think, I don't even think my brother's on here. He probably wouldn't even remember, because he was like a baby then. But I dyed my hair purple, and that caused like maybe 10 years of damage. So with that, I actually incorporated henna into my routine. And now my hair's gone from like, it was like I noticed before I was using it as like a very ashy color, a very ashy, I can't explain it, like an ashy, it wasn't quite black color. And I was like, I want my hair to look darker, because it actually looks, I've got finer hair. So the finer my hair was, hi, Aaliyah Sass, lovely to see you. And so when I actually started using the henna, I was like, oh my gosh, like my hair looks darker. And I actually experimented on my partner as well. So I did a little paste for him for his hair, put it on his hair, left it for 3 hours, because he's got like maybe about 5 grays in his hair. So then we left it on for 3 hours. Oh, thank you to Afrocentrics. but thankfully the damage is like reversing and stuff. So it's like definitely been a journey, but it's getting better. And so basically did a test, did the henna, because one lady that I really take a lot of inspiration from is a YouTuber, Curly Proverbs. Like, she's incredible. Like, she has naturally curly, or what we say, free type hair. So my hair's a type 4. So she actually like kind of revived like the use of henna in the hair, in everyone's hair community. It was just amazing. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna try out henna just to see how it works. And it's a protein for the hair as well. So it acts as a protein. So now my hair just looks so much darker. My hair's just gone from like an ashy color. So I'm going to be doing a lot more kind of videos to do with the henna. And I do want to actually try out one of her products, because she's come out with stuff. She's from the UK, but she actually, I don't know if now she sells the product in the UK, and I think it was to do with the EU Brexit stuff, why it took that while longer, but I can't actually say. But she said that the actual products will be available in the first or second quarter of the year. So I was like, oh, great, I'll wait, it's fine. So what she does is she does like henna powders. So if you're interested in like having the hair, like any grays, or just in general, like just to revitalize the color of the hair, then it's really, really something that I'd try. So what I do is I just mix mine with my favorite oil. So I mix mine with castor oil, and I'm losing my train of thought. Castor oil and coconut oil. And then one thing that I'm using at the moment on top of it is rice bran oil. So with the rice bran oil, and I'll hold that up to the screen, this is 1 litre, and it's 100% pure rice bran. And that one, I use that in replacement of rice water, because rice water is something that, again, it gets the hair darker, it promotes protein, collagen, everything. So this is like, they say that this is like perfect. It's a mild deflaking oil, so it's perfect for as an effective way of getting your vitamin E. So I mix those all together, and I've just noticed that my hair has just one, is growing a lot faster, but secondly, the hair strands itself, because I've got fine hair, look a lot thicker, and those are what those kind of do. And you can actually, if you do have finer hair strands, you can actually kind of promote more thicker hair strands by using those products. So I was like, oh, I'm all in. I'm definitely enjoying using that. So that rice bran oil itself, for which I mix with the henna, I think that maybe costed me, it was no more than £10. So I was like, this is fantastic. So one thing that I really talk about in my videos is the detangling stages of the hair. So if your hair's more like curlier or coilier, then it needs more detangling. But any hair type can use this, so it doesn't really matter in general. But I like to use one thing that I've seen a lot of people use, and what was recommended by African Hair God, who I love to watch, was the African Pride Miracle. Don't know if you can see that, Miracle Moisture, or Moisture Miracle. And that one's a pre-poo. So what it does is you put it on before you're actually washing your hair, and oh my goodness, when I say it just melts through the tangle in my hair, is just it's like been the best product I've used to detangle my hair. So when you detangle your hair effectively, then that kind of makes your wash day a lot smoother. And then it helps in you don't suffer as much breakage. You don't suffer as much breakage in the hair. You won't get as many single strand knots, because I know a lot of people do naturally get single strand knots. Again, it doesn't matter what hair type you have. So I was like, oh, okay, I wonder if this will work. And it does. And it smells amazing. Like, it looks like I'll show you, it looks like a gel. I won't try not to pour it on my laptop. And it smells like, oh my God, it smells like it's aloe vera and coconut water. It actually smells like a holiday. I don't know what those are right now, but it smells like you're drinking like a nice tropical punch or something like that. So I'd really, really recommend that. These are about £6 or something. So these ones I get from eBay. I've actually stocked up and I've bought about maybe 4 of them, because I know that I don't want anything to happen where I can't purchase it, because it's getting so popular. So that's my next purchase. And then my next one is, I accidentally bought this actually. It's a leave-in conditioner for Cantu. I was actually meant to buy one of their other ones, but this one I'm going to try out anyway. It's a leave-in conditioner. And I'm so not getting how to get the camera angles here. But this one's a leave-in conditioning repair cream. And then this is what I'm going to use like during the week. So this is something that I'm actually going to do when I'm doing my weekly twists out and stuff. So just as a refresher, I'm going to put it in my hair. So what I'm going to do is I have my hair sectioned in 4, and then literally I'll go in with my water, then I'll go in with this cream, and then I'll seal it off with my oil. So that's something that I'm going to be using maybe once a week. I might even make like hair masks with it. So something that you can do as well. And what it does is, I'll quickly read it. It says, provides intense moisture, leaving hair manageable. And it helps with damaged hair or any hair dryness. And so this one, I got it from eBay, and then you can leave it in as well. Because again, the breakage at the moment, because it's like really cold, because it's winter, then the moisture in the hair is the most important part of keeping the hair strands safe. So that's something that I'm going to be really trying out, and making sure my hair's just tucked away and moistured, and so it doesn't suffer from like the harsh weather and stuff like that. So and then the last kind of purchase that I've got, and I hope everyone's okay. And if there's anything you want to like put in of what you're using at the moment that you'd recommend, then definitely. The last thing I love to use, or one thing that I have, like I said, I like to do the scalp detoxing. And this one, I've used it before, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't notice that I use these. They only do them in sachets, but this one's like Cantu Clarify Renew Hair and Scalp Mask. So it's got bentonite clay. And it's like bentonite clay. People do make their own stuff with the bentonite clay, but if you can't, so like if you don't have the time to do that, I know everyone has busy lives. It's not always ideal to be having to prepare stuff, and sometimes you just want it pre-made. It just makes it easier. Then this is really good because it lasts like quite a long time, and a little goes a long way. I don't know why they don't actually do them in tubs or anything, but I normally get these from Superdrug. and it's literally it's a hair and scalp mask to help clarify and renew without stripping oils. Added vitamin for nourishment, elasticity, and shine. And then this one is sulfate free. It has no silicones, parabens, or mineral oil. So, oh, hi, Sharon. Oh, no problem at all. It's lovely to see you. Yeah, so this is perfect because it's actually really good. Like, it doesn't have those kind of like bad ingredients in it that we know causes damage to the hair. So this one, what I do is if I'm using this, I'll do my pre-poo first, then I'll actually shampoo my hair. I'll do a hot oil treatment as well, but you don't necessarily have to do the hot oil treatment. That's something that I just like to do because I've been doing it since I was a kid. So well, my mum would do that for me. My mum would hot oil treat our hair, and then she'd go on to the next stage. So you don't have to do the hot oil treatment because that's what deep conditioning's for. So literally, after you shampoo your hair, then I think this is when you actually use the clay. So it's a massage to activate and then apply generously to clean damp hair. And then you start at the ends. So you work your way from the ends to the root, and then you leave on for 15 minutes. And then it doesn't actually say, and then it says rinse with cool water. That's another thing I'm getting used to at the moment is washing my hair with cold water. But I wash my hair in the sink. I don't wash my hair in the shower because that'll be just like punishment. So I don't know if any of you actually use cooler water to wash your hair in the shower bath. And when I was using it in the showers, I was like, oh no, I'm going to catch a cold here. But you don't have to apply heat to this. You can just put it on and leave it for 10 to 15 minutes. And then it says it just nourishes the strands and revitalizes the scalp. So I've bought 2 of these because I know that I'm going to be needing it. But I actually did a clarify on my last wash day. I actually did a scalp detox on Monday. So I don't need to do another scalp detox for the next 3 weeks or something. So those are the products that I've been using. And then now what I'm going to be talking about is some of the things that I'm going to be recording soon. So like I said, I'm going to be going back to my pre-recorded stuff. I think maybe in April or May. But I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I'm going to see. But I've got a few interesting lives with a few guests joining me this month, and I won't talk too much about who I'm going to be joined by, but I'm really excited to actually be doing lives with them. So Miss Rebel Jewel, you make me really want to try the clay. Yeah, so the clays they're amazing. Like they just make your scalp feel different. I can't describe it. Like sometimes you wash your hair and then it just feels like nice, but this is like you can really see your scalp just transforming. And I didn't realize how important it was to actually use clays in the hair, because I watch a lot of videos and I was like, why do people they using these clays? Like, what is this about? And then when I did my research, then I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because it actually restores the pH levels in the scalp. And it actually is good for detoxing. So it's like if we detox our bodies, if we detox our skin, if we do what the same should be for our scalp. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And it really does do wonders. I think those sachets as well, actually, I think those were maybe £4, £3-4 each. But again, like that, it won't just last for one use. It will most likely last for maybe 2 or 3 uses, depending obviously on the length of your hair, the density of your hair. Some people it might be 1 pack, but for me, because I've got everything gets through my hair quick, like, or not quick enough. So this will last me like maybe 4 uses because I've got finer hair. So the clays are like amazing. Oh, Sharon, clay, here I come. I love that. Yeah, you know what? Once you go clay, you never go back. Like, it's so good. It's so refreshing and revitalizing. And it actually makes the wash days more exciting because I used to be, oh God, like Sundays here. Like you don't have that. You're like, you kind of dread the wash day, but now I actually look forward to wash days. I love it. I actually enjoy the experience of it. And especially, oh my gosh, especially if you do try the hibiscus as well, because it's funny just to see your hair in a red color. It's quite funny. It's quite interesting. So I definitely recommend doing those. So like I said, back to what I said about the lives, I've got a few guests coming on. These are people that I really, really have been following for years in the natural hair community, or some of them most recently, actually. But I'm going to be really putting out details in the next week or two. And then I'm going to be going back to my pre-recorded, and then I will have guests. And I think one of the people that I'm actually going to be having on, I actually just confirmed it as well, is my actual younger brother. So he's one person that we always talk about our hair, because we've always had to kind of figure out, oh God, you know what do we do? So I'm kind of excited, like that's my kind of like the family edition. I've had my sister on a previous recording, so it'll be or one of my sisters, so it'll be amazing to have my youngest brother on, and he's a person that he does use like all nice like products and stuff, so he'll be showing a few things of what he's doing, so I can't wait for that. And then the other people, they're actually in the hair care industry, or they're actually, one of them's an author as well. So yeah, that will be something that I'll be putting out soon. I'll also be talking a lot about different subjects in my pre-recorded streams. So with those ones, I can't wait because I want to make it a bit more diverse. And one thing that I do want to talk about is the hair kind of mindset. Oh, thank you, Miss Rebel Jewel. Yeah, I'm excited about it as well. So thank you so much, and it'll be good to see you there as well. One of the things that I do really want to touch upon, and it does get spoken about a bit in some of the YouTube videos that I see, but not enough, is just the mindset in general in regards to natural hair. And just protective hairstyles in general, and just actually, you know what, showcasing your hair as it is, because this is something that I've had to work on myself. I actually did a post yesterday in regard to the whole kind of mindset shift, and that's something that I'm going to be talking a lot about, because one thing that I do speak to a lot of people that do suffer from CCCA, which is like a stress-related hair loss, or they'll suffer from things that they don't even realize. And I think that's something that I might have had myself, but I wouldn't have known. And I think my way of covering up was wearing a wig. So it's like now my mindset is like, no, no, no. In order for me to recover from these things is to have my own hair, but of course I must be comfortable with wearing my own, not wearing my own hair, it is my hair, having my hair out. So that's something that I'm going to really touch upon, and it might be like a bit of a touchy subject, but I like to go there. I'm like, well, if you don't say it, then there won't be a change in that mindset. Oh, hi, Alexa. And so there won't be that change in that mindset. And I think that's something that I'm going to be, because I actually did a video last year. It's called 100K Wig Addiction. And it literally it was no joke. Like the amount I was consuming on wigs and weaves was just disgraceful, actually. And that's something that myself and my twin sister, we actually touched upon. We're like, what were we doing? Like, so we felt like the way we described going natural, and I can only speak on behalf of her, I can't speak on behalf of her, but the way we described going natural was we felt like a weight had been lifted off our shoulders and stuff like that. But unfortunately, there's still many women I connect with, and they're scared to wear, I don't know if they'll be watching, but I doubt it. They're scared to wear their hair as it is. And that's just crazy. I speak to too many people that are very, very scared to wear their own hair as it is. And then they'll probably say to me, oh, Sophie, well, what do I do with my hair? And I'm like, well, just wrap it up or something. But we still kind of revert back to the wigs and the weaves. So that's one thing that I'm really going to go in with a whole mindset shift and stuff like that, because I have been through it. And there were times, and even when I started my journey, I was like, I can't go out of the house like looking like this. You know, I was just like not myself. And then now I just feel like completely different. And when you actually see the results as well of the hair growth, that is another level of thinking, because you actually kind of see a different you in that fact. So yeah, I can't wait to be doing that. And then also another thing that isn't discussed as much, I do see it discussed more than ever on the YouTube channels, but is the nutrition, exercise. I've noticed when I do exercising that my actual hair does love it. My hair enjoys it so much. Like, even if you think your hair is you believe is at its optimal health, it only gets better if you incorporate certain things. So I like, even now or later on today, oh, Afrocentrics, awesome! Finally, a guy. Yeah, so don't worry. This is for men as well as women. It's not just for women. And I speak to a lot of women, but I do speak to men as well that do want to grow back parts of their hair, or they don't actually have a routine in with their hair. Oh, men have beards too, so that's another important thing as well. So, so like if I don't know, some men suffer grey hair quicker than others, or some men just want to reverse their grey hair. Like I said previously, I used henna on my partner's hair, and that really worked. His hair is naturally dark, but his hair, the grey hairs just disappeared. So I am going to be talking a lot about the about male hair care as well as female hair care. So I'm going to be talking a lot about the nutrition. So like I said, so we have sebum in our scalp naturally, but when it comes to the coilier textured hair, then literally the sebum cannot travel down the hair shaft because the hair's curly. Our follicles are different sizes. So ours is, when you get coilier hair, our hair follicles tend to be a different shape to different hair textures to the ones and the two type hair. So, and that's something I'm going to go into. That's another kettle of fish, but I'll leave that for today. I won't go into that. But so Alexa says, Chris will not leave the house unless his hair is in a perfect ball. It bothers men too. It is true. It does. And that's something that I'm like, okay, I know that's something, because my sister actually, my twin actually said to me, are you going to do men's hair stuff as well? I was like, oh yeah, I will. And I actually did a live with recently with Derek DeCutter, Derek Clements. He's a celebrity stylist. He actually does hair care and like hair stuff for men. So what I'm going to do is, in this live, I'm going to link our interview because he does hair stuff. Oh, so way of life. I love hearing about men's stuff too. So true. So, me and Derek actually spoke about his experience when he started working at Splinters, and that was something that So Miss Rebel Jewel says, leave my little bro alone, Lexi. In my heart, boy. Oh, that's funny. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be linking that video, because he does hair care, but not only the hair care but beard care for men. And again, anyone can use it. Anyone with different hair types can use it. It doesn't generally mean we all can use the same kind of hair product. It's just the density of our hair that is actually the difference in type 1, 2, 3, 4. It's literally just the density, porosity. Those are the only different things. So anyway, back to what I was going to say. Men can be nutritious, right? So Alexa's laughing. Yeah, so men can do nutrition. This isn't just for women. And this is what I'm going to get into. These are the things I'm going to be talking about a lot in my life. And I actually, you know what? And when I think about it, when I actually first started doing my life, I don't know if Miss Rebel Jewel will remember, but I actually was talking about men's shampoo, and I was like, what is the difference with men and women's shampoo? That you can you use it, can't you use it, what's the difference? And there is no difference. The only difference with men's hair is that their scalps are more sensitive. They generate more sebum in the scalp than women do. But the only thing that puts men off of the female, the more commercialized shampoos, conditioners, or hair care is the scent. So I was like, well, hang on a minute. That means women can use it, because a lot of women do have allergies to scented products. And that's something that I do. When I smell something too strong in the hair stuff, then I start to sneeze. I naturally have like allergies. So Miss Rebel Jewel, yes, I do. Oh, thank you. And excuse that 10-second delay. So you know, I was talking a lot about the men's shampoos and actually saying these ones I'd recommend as well for men and women. So, yeah, if you get the chance to, I'm going to link those. I'm going to try and find which live I was talking about with a men's shampoo, but I really can't remember. But men's scalps are more sensitive, apparently, than women's. And then it's just they like, I think they're more interested in more the, not interested in, but for their hair type, maybe more natural stuff would work for them. So that's fantastic. So so last things last is myself and my partner, we were like, oh, okay, well, we know we love doing, well, I love doing the hair care, my partner loves doing the math side of stuff, so we're like, oh, like, let's do calculate things together and actually do a product. I've been wanting to do a product for years, and that's something where I was like, how do I actually start? Oh, so Alexa says fragrance oils are not good for you, which sucks because I love a good whiff of fake mango. Yeah. So you know what, Alexa? There are many, like there's one young lady. I'll actually tag you into her post. And she's that good hair, and her name's Paris. So I normally I'm on a panel with herself on a couple of events, and she actually does. Oh, my ring light's sliding. Yeah, so she normally does events, and she doesn't do like bespoke products, like she puts out things like mango and stuff like that. So what I can do is I can tag you into one of her posts, like or I can send her a link actually, or it's just that good hair UK. And it's quite her logo is that kind of black and yellow. And so I'll definitely put the details in. I might tag it into, because I normally do my little ads for my Instagram. I'll tag it so you know that is her into the post. But she does all natural stuff, and she actually does it so that they smell good. I've not had one of her products before, but that's one thing that she does. And then Miss Rebel Jewel says, right, and the strawberry, definitely. I love strawberry. I actually used to hate fruit, but now I actually really, really love to smell like fruity stuff. So like I was saying, myself and my partner were like, oh, it only makes sense for us to start something now that we're in lockdown. And we were like, oh, okay, well, what do we do? Because I knew there's so many people that do kind of oils and stuff like that. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, it doesn't make sense for me to actually do the same thing. Not that there's not room for everyone, but I kind of thought to myself, well, that's not something that actually really got my hair back. It was a derma roller. So that is what I'm going to be selling. So some of you may know that I'm actually an affiliate for Skin Medics. So I do 10% off with a discount code with them. But I'm actually going to be breaking ties with them because it doesn't really, in a sense, I don't mind using them, but it doesn't really benefit anyone in general because I've got to pay for the Derma Roller, which is, how much is it? I think it's like 20 odd pounds. And then they've got to pay like over £10 delivery costs. So I was like, well, how can we do that so it's more effective? So this is something that I was like excited about. And, you know, for the Derma Roller, that was something that just gave me my hairline back. I literally from here where you can see here, I had no hair, and that was all the Derma Roller. The Derma Roller brought my hairline back. So I was like, oh, why don't we sell that? So literally, we have our manufacturers. We also have our logos printed out and stuff like that. So now these are what they're going to look like. I'll just hold it up. And then the Derma Roller, we've chosen like a kind of purple and black. So again, the reason we went for purple and black, because we were like, that one's one of the main ones a lot of people buy, but we want it as well to appeal to men and to women. So it's not something, a colour that, it's just colours that they come in generally. We're just going to be selling them. So men can use it as well as women. I actually learned how to use the Derma Roller from a man and a woman. So there was like literally a guy where he had no hair on his YouTube, no hair at all, and he was using the Derma Roller, and this is what they look like. This is what my one looks like from Skin Medics, but the one that we're actually selling is purple and black. So with that one, literally all he was doing was gliding it on his hair like this, and then all in different directions, and then his hair grew back in I think it was 6 months. I was like, wow. And that gave me the courage, because I was literally getting to the point where I was like, right, I want to maybe so Miss Rebel Jaw, I need one on my skin. It's perfect for the skin. And the size that we're selling, which is the 1 millimeter, that one, that particular size is perfect for the skin and for the hair. So you won't need to change the size of the needle. So we've done it at a 1. So for people that want to use it on their hair, they can. For people that want to use it on their skin, they can. So that is, it does an all-rounder kind of thing. Literally, when the guy used it, I was like, oh my gosh, that gave me the confidence to actually use the Derma Roller. So I was like, I'm excited. And then when I spoke to Skin Medics, I was like, oh, you know what? A lot of women are asking me, and this was from the Facebook pages I was on. I don't use Facebook, but when I was using it early last year, when I started the Derma Roller, I was like, a lot of women are asking me what I use to get my hairline back. And then, it must have been around May last year, something like that. Because it took me 5 months to get my hair like back to what it was. And then, so I said to them, oh, you know what, can I become an affiliate? And they're like, oh, we can only give you a code. And then the 10% just isn't enough. Like, it's just nicer to have it at a more affordable price. And there are ones being sold online. However, they're not coming with the sterilizers. So we're actually doing sterilizing as well as instructions of it. So all the instructions, I've designed them myself. And the box actually comes with instructions as well. So it actually comes with some instructions, but just as a backup, I'm just going to be doing we're doing compliment slips. So that's, I don't know when we're going to be launching it, but it will be definitely either next week or the week after. And that's something that I'm so excited about, because it's like, I think everyone, and it's not even just about doing the actual product itself, it's about seeing the results, because I love that. That's the bit that makes it so much more fun, because it's like, I know if my hair grows quite slowly, so I know if I can grow my hairline back, I know maybe if there are people that's, Miss Rebel, do I need one? So I know if there's some people, men or women, that are really struggling to even my eyebrows. I used it on my eyebrows and I was like, oh my gosh, my eyebrows are painted in, but I used to have gaps because I used to shave my eyebrows. So when I started using it on my eyebrows, I was like, wow, the difference. All the areas where there were little gaps are gone, and my eyebrows look fuller now that they're drawn in, now that I've put colour on them. So and I can actually walk around with just no makeup on when I'm going out, because my eyebrow look that much darker now that I've been using the Derma Roller, because it doesn't have those little gaps in them what I used to shave off and I thought would never grow. You know, when you're like younger and back in the day you'd shave your eyebrows before you'd do those little I don't know, gaps in the solid days. So that was something I was doing a lot of. And I was just amazed when I actually saw my eyebrows grow back. So it is perfect for that. Or for men, if they want to use it on their beard, again, it's something where you can just use it on any area where they're like patches. You can use it on your beard, or to actually grow out a fuller beard if you want a fuller beard, because what it does is it kind of pierces the scalp, but gently. You're meant to use it in a like gliding motion, so it's just like perfect for that. So and then also what I'm going to be doing on top of that, just to finish off, I'm going to actually be doing pre-recorded videos to show how I sanitize it, sterilize it from home, how I use it. I've got a video or a couple of videos where I show kind of how to use it, but I'm going to actually make them a bit more like easier to watch, because I know when I was starting that it was like a bit blurry, or it just wasn't like very how do you say, I wouldn't use that as a kind of base, but I did put links in there to say, you know what, watch this instead, because it's a bit more professional. So I'm going to be doing more videos to show the breakdown of how I actually sanitize it, how I use it, how regularly I use it. So those are going to be coming as well in the next few weeks. So I definitely hope you can join me then. And I just want to thank everyone for joining me today. And if anyone's got anything else that they want to add or what they recommend, then definitely let me know before we end. But and I know, we're on a 10-second delay, so I just want to say thanks to everyone that's joined. And definitely I look forward to seeing you. I'm not sure when I'll be doing my next video, but it'll probably be a pre-recorded, but I've got a live on the 23rd. No, I've got a live on the 21st with one of my guests, and then I've got a live on the 23rd. Yeah, so 21st and 23rd of March. And then I hope as well to get my brother Noah on as well, which will be fantastic. So I really want to thank you all once again, and I hope you enjoy your Saturday. And again, happy International Women's Day to the ladies, and thank you, gents, again as well for joining. So yeah, I hope to see you all soon, and much love and peace to you all. Take care. Oh, thank you, ladies, and you take care, and see you, gents. Bye.